The North Koreans, when they figured out what our techniques were, that we got down real low in those canyons, they started to stretch cables across the canyon. And that was happening when we were there, and it happened the whole time we were there. So one of the things that the intelligence people tried to show us is where you might expect some of these. And we had pretty good daytime reconnaissance with photo reconnaissance on those routes. And for a while, when they stretched those things across there, they leave them up. Well, then they got figured out, hey, they must be taking pictures of these, because whenever they put them, you know, they'd tell us where they were. Well, we'd avoid them. We'd fly a little higher than that, or we'd fly off to the side. And then all of a sudden, they weren't getting pictures of these things anymore. So, oh, good, they're not doing that. Well, we lost 2 or 3 airplanes in a very, very short time, and nobody had any idea where they went. They just disappeared, didn't come back. Somebody, I think one of the reconnaissance guys, one of the night B-26 reconnaissance guys, must have gotten a picture of a damaged airplane, or of a busted airplane. And the picture showed what a cable, they showed what a cable would do. It would just slice, you know, the vertical stabilizer, or slice the wing. So they said, aha, they're taking them down in the daytime, they're putting them back up at night. So you just had to be very, very careful. Now, I would say maybe about somewhere around our 30th mission, we had Green 9. And it was, like I said, it was a very narrow canyon, twisty. And boy, we got a big bunch of trucks. And they pulled off to the side. And we came back and we started beating them up, and dropped all the bombs, and then the pilot took her down and was starting to strafe. And just as there had been no enemy activity at all. We hadn't been shot at all. I made it after about 2 or 3 bomb passes. And man, all of a sudden, everything opened up. So we've got tracers behind us, in front of us, above us, below us. And the ordinary technique was to pull up and get out of that. And for some reason, I yelled at my pilot, "Jim, down." Well, he couldn't go down very much lower. We were pretty low altitude, so he dipped it down, and then we pulled it up and we got out. We had no damage at all to the airplane from the shooting, but it was acting funny on the way home, and you know, but it flew. We got back to the ground, pulled up to the hard stand. Crew chief came out, unlocked our, you know, helped me down out of the front and helped the guys off the wing. And he's looking at me, "What did you do to my airplane?" About that much of the vertical stabilizer was just sliced, sheared off, just like you'd take a razor and cut it. And it must have been a cable. That's the only thing they could think of. Well, of course, the airplane got fixed and it was flying again the next night. Yeah, something told me that. I'm a believer in guardian angels. I really am.